Brandi Glanville is the lively, straight-shooting cast member of The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. She's now a New York Times bestselling author of Tweeting and Drinking and Other Brandi Blunders. People want to know how you came up with the name Tweeting and Drinking.
I actually did a social media contest. We had 3 titles, and mine was It's a Breakup, Not Cancer. My book agent, this really annoys me, was I'd Leave Me Too. I'm like, I would never leave me. And then the one from social media that our publisher came up with was Drinking and Tweeting, and we had everyone vote on it, and they voted for Drinking and Tweeting.
That's so smart. That is so smart because it seems to have worked. I have actually, and I've been in the book industry for a really long time, I have never seen a book in 2 weeks, a fun book, in 2 weeks have 1,000 mostly 5-star reviews.
It's amazing. Yay, I love you all.
And they're actually real people, too. They actually say, like,
it's nice. I know, right?
And it says, like, why do you think this resonates with people so much?
I just think heartbreak is a universal situation. We've all experienced it. And there's, like, I'm kind of the face for scorned women in this world. And even you know, men that have the same story, but they're on the other side of it. I'm kind of taking the embarrassment on for all of us, and I'm putting it out there. And it's kind of like everyone's story. And so they don't want to say it, but I'm saying it, so they're giving me, they're going to buy a book and they're going to write a review. And I just think it's just a giant cyber hug.
Oh, I love the cyber hug. Are you receiving not only cyber hugs, but also people sharing their story with you?
All the time. I get it all the time, and I feel like a therapist almost, but it's so nice that I can help some people with the things that I went through.
We have a comment here from someone who absolutely loves the book. Nita Seller says, you come across as honest and authentic. How do you feel about LR, Leanne Rimes, and Eddie letting your kids be around some of the people that bash you and say horrible things about you on Twitter? Have you considered taking them to court for more custody issues?
No, you know what? As far as Twitter goes, it kind of rolls off my back. If people say things that are mean or that I don't like, I just kind of say F you and push block. So it's that simple for me. As far as my children and custody issues, I want my kids to be with their dad. He loves them very much, and I would never take that away from them. I'm not going to go to court. Do I want her to be healthy and stable, Leanne? Yes, I do. That's where I'm at right now, and it has nothing to do with lawyers or court or anything like that.
And you've given up a lot. In the book, you mention one Christmas Eve in particular.
Yeah, it's really hard. I think that anyone going through a split, especially when there's kids involved, you can't let go 100% because you're always going to be in this person's life as long as you have kids together. So there's that little bit, social media gives you that window into their life that is probably not the healthiest thing to be looking into. But, as a mother in my first Christmas alone, I was like, I have to see what my babies are doing. And so it makes me sad even thinking about it now because it was a really dark time for me. But, social media has changed the form of all breakups.
So what were you doing on Christmas Eve?
I was drinking and not tweeting because I didn't know about Twitter yet. This was the first Christmas Eve. I was like on my island in my kitchen with a bottle of wine, and I was just sitting there on the computer looking at it and crying. Really, really glamorous.
And I think that's what you really bring a very breath of fresh air to the concept of a housewife of Beverly Hills, especially because you are not a housewife. You are.
Yeah, I was for 8 years.
But not anymore.
Yeah, no, I'm not. I think I paid my dues though.